Definitely not graceful.
In this video, we're hoisting backpacks, climbing mountains, jumping in rivers to clean off, and cooking some amazing food. So come along for the journey.
Oh, this is a steep trail. Gaining 2,300 feet in barely over 3 miles. Whew. After the coolness in the forest.
When you first told me your name, I didn't hear a word you said, but it was written all over my face. Should've known it was you I would love until the end.
I used to be called Nature Boy in school, and it would be spit out at me with a snarling tone as if in a way to send an arrow into my chest, as if being a nature boy was a bad thing, which in reality, it was the best thing for me ever in this life. It saved my neck so many times. Look how insanely this glacier has retreated. It used to be up to the top of that wall over there, or cut away into the earth, and now look how it's retreated. It's unbelievable. Nature gave me this access to this relationship with Great Spirit, those greater energies that underlay all of existence, and the greater story being lived out through me right now. It gave me access to building this relationship with my own inner spiritedness, my own passion expressions, and an immense playground wrapping around the belly of this earth to all corners. Wow. Amazing. It gave me permission to run free outside of someone else's instructions, textbooks, or expectations. It was my ticket to run wild through the chapters of this one wild and precious life, as Mary Oliver so eloquently and beautifully states. What a fabulous day. Wow. This is such a crazy, beautiful day. It gave me the freedom to this personal relationship with all of the nature, all the natural world around me. It helped me to feel at home in this body and in this world, wherever I roamed on this earth, exploring and eventually meeting friends from all around the globe. Traveling to over 37 countries on 5 continents, half of the United States, every province in Canada, living for over a year and a half from the seat of my sea kayak in Alaska, touring remote coastlines, sleeping on beaches where the only tracks were from bears, wolves, and moose. And none of those experiences I could find anywhere else. And as I know boys need, I learned to push my body to absolute extremes. Gut-wrenching, lung-burning, dropping to my knees extremes, where I had thought I had reached the edge of my physical limits, just to discover countless more times that I had more resources ever deeper hidden away inside of me, so that I could blast through those self-perceived limits that were holding me back. And in this way, I was blessed to cultivate this relationship with the spirit that moves through all things, as Tom Brown says, through the antenna and channel of this body, heart, and mind, and also with the wild energies of the land that were beckoning me ever closer, ever further into these unknown territories. These unknowns which felt like my truest sense of home. For me, these wilderness adventures were the trapdoor, exiting a culture that treated me like an outcast. From a young boy to a young man, this felt like my experience.
So I get you, those who feel like outcasts, edge dwellers, who feel lost, directionless, or unappreciated. I feel you.
Okay, this is the bathing hole. This is glacial water, and I'm not super excited about it, but it is it's gonna make the situation feel better. All right, this is time overdue for a bath, so I'm gonna do a bird bath here. And this is a little colder than your average river. This is from a glacier. No, that was definitely not graceful. I was slipping on the rocks and it was super cold, but it feels so amazing. So I was thrilled that I pushed myself to do it. Anyways, so after the hike today, the sweating, the bugs coming at me, all that, wanting to wash it off, felt amazing. That was definitely so needed. Got plenty of firewood, but right now you can't have fires in Washington because of all the forest fires, which makes sense, and I gotta do my part. Feeling cooler and no bugs. It's pretty amazing. I am so content. And so I eagerly went out to discover my own home, my own story, my own philosophies, my own soul, my own fire, my own inner passions, as taught to me by the wild gods of the land under the sky. And upon their doorsteps I arrived for these teachings. Still hot. I love the spices, the turmeric, the ground cumin, garlic, and a little hot paprika because I like it spicy. And then just some cabbage, onions, and throw in a few eggs. Sometimes I throw in some sliced meat or something. I've thrown in chicken, leftover chicken, what have you. And it's all delicious. I use the bone broth for the soup base, which you can use, a vegetable broth or whatever, but it just is really hearty to me and really delicious. And I let the eggs just soft boil because I like the yolks runny. So you can do it hard boiled, but there's like so many variations you can do with this. I also learned that the black pepper has a chemical reaction with the turmeric to activate the full benefits of the turmeric. I thought that was pretty cool. So to really get the full benefit of your turmeric, add some black pepper and you're set. $30 for a campsite? That is a lot of money for just a campsite and a pit toilet. My money has to go to the gas tank and to food. That's why I do my best to find free places to park or camp in the national forest. And then my payment is just leaving it better than I found it, cleaning up the trash, cleaning up fire rings, messes that people have left behind, and that's my form of payment.
As we travel down the dusty trails of this life, just remember that you are held by all that is seen and all that is unseen. You've got this. You've got this.
If you wish, you can help support the journey with a gift of encouragement. This allows me to create more content and continue to deliver my stories right to you. Ways to contribute are listed in the more information below, and your generosity is greatly, truly appreciated.